All right, hey everybody, this is Shay.
And this is Kim.
And this is Basketball Wives, Season 6, Episode 1. Back in LA.
Goodness gracious. Evelyn is back.
Yeah.
And she's engaged to someone by the name of Carl Crawford. I didn't know who he was.
I never heard of him until her.
Yeah.
But I don't watch baseball, so why would I?
Exactly. And it's Basketball Wives.
So
why we post that out.
We got a baseball fiance, but that's okay.
That's fine.
She started off as a basketball fiance.
Yeah.
Then she married Ocho Cinco.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I guess that's the three players associations Tami was talking about.
At the end.
Yeah. But I'm not mad at her because, I mean, she was in 3 different relationships. It wasn't like she
was there all together.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like she was just jumping from, I guess Tami is implying she was going from player to player. But it was like they was all within years of each other. It wasn't like they was back to back to back.
Exactly.
Whatever. I think that's a little hateration, but, you know. I mean, I'm just saying, if Tami could get a man who got the money Carl Crawford got, she would take him. But I like Tami, so I'm not hating on her. But
right.
I think Tami just don't like Evelyn, so it was just an easy jab.
Yeah, basically, they got some history.
Yeah.
And we get to learn it all over again in this season.
Yeah, years later.
Exactly. I mean, we'll get into that in a minute, because honestly, like, it's something going on. It's some acting going on to me, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
But anyway, so in this episode, she was a guest host on The Real. And of course, while she was lounging around in her dressing room, Shawnee pops up to give her a visit.
Yes.
And, you know, this is something that I did not know about Evelyn, because it's like she disappeared off the face of the earth for a little while, or off social media for a while, is that she was discussing that she had 3 miscarriages. You know, she just had that one baby. I guess he's 3 now.
Right.
And ever since after him, she's been having 3 miscarriages, like in a year, she said.
Right.
And that's kind of...
But you know, she was
sad.
Do you remember Basketball Wives Miami? She actually was trying to get pregnant by Ocho Cinco.
She was, and they was trying to eggs.
Yeah, and they was trying to have twins or something.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out. Now, I don't know if it didn't work out because she had fertility issues, or did it not work out because their relationship ended abruptly.
It really did. They got married.
Wasn't it?
He headbutted her. They got married, and then like a few days later, it's a divorce already in the works. So,
because remember, she had did the whole "Y'all Love Fix My Life."
Yes, I remember that.
And you know they've been playing reruns of that.
Yes,
of her on there.
You know what? I seen the second part. I didn't see the first part, but yeah. Anyway,
and she had her own show on Oprah's network.
That Tami, you know, had to throw in.
Yeah, she threw that shade. Like she's back on Basketball Wives because she no longer has her own show.
Exactly.
But I'm not hating on Evelyn. She had her show. It didn't work out. I mean, but you know what?
Sometimes as a regular like reality star, maybe you work well. I don't know. Maybe
like she's better as an ensemble. Yeah. Like with an ensemble cast versus a solo
life. Yeah. I think that's probably what it was. But I guess the reason why she, you know, was coming back with talking to Shawnee was the fact that she kind of wants to set the record straight, because apparently Tami, you know, not the very first season, either the second season, 3rd season, you guys gonna have to probably comment that whichever season that was when Tami came.
I think Tami joined the 2nd season of Miami, because the 1st season was all of them. Tami was not a part of it. The group was set up, and then the 2nd season, I think she showed up, and then that's when all the issues happened. Where she had hung. This is where Evelyn looked a little shady, because she had hung out with Tami that whole season, and then the last day of filming told her, "I slept with your husband."
Exactly. But she said she did mention to Shawnee, "I got something to tell you." Yeah. And Shawnee, you know, I feel bad for Shawnee.
Okay, now this is me, right? I don't trust this whole reality show game, because you know they set stuff up in a certain way to look like, oh, this is just coming out. But to me, it seemed like, because supposedly, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but supposedly Jennifer, who was that Evelyn's friend at the time, they ended up falling out, but at the time they were still friends. Supposedly Jen knew the whole time. So if Jen and Evelyn were that close, Shawnee and Evelyn are very close. So how do we know that Shawnee didn't know the whole time?
Exactly.
So supposedly Tami was upset because she thought that some people knew and were laughing about it. And behind her back, you know what I'm saying, smiling in her face, but everybody was in on the joke except her.
Right, and which I can understand, like,
that'll make you want to pop somebody in the face.
Exactly. So that's where that came to blows, because the way that Tami kind of portrayed Evelyn to be like, you were the mistress.
And Evelyn portrayed Tami like, you're jealous,
you're non-mother. I'm sorry.
You're the non-mother factor.
Yeah, we don't want to cuss like that.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, I can cuss like a sailor if I want to.
Me too. But
I'm trying not to.
You try not to. Trying to turn over a new leaf, but basically, she just kind of wants to come back to talk to Tami about how that played out, which I don't understand. Why couldn't that have happened them autumn seasons they was taping in Miami?
I thought they forgave each other because in Miami they weren't like besties, but they had got past a lot of stuff. So now that the fact that she's back on the show, how are they resurrecting a beef that looked like it had been settled for years? Because when Evelyn and Jennifer was beefing in Miami, her and Tami was cool.
Exactly. They became besties.
I just watched some old episodes. Her and Tami was cool.
They were so cool enough to go get mammograms together.
I remember
that don't make no sense to me. So now years later, we're talking about years later, guys.
Literally.
Y'all now bringing this back up.
It sounds like a storyline to me, but let's get into the storyline.
Right. So basically, Shani is planning this 70s themed birthday party, I guess.
Yes.
And so she wants, Evelyn to come, all the rest of the girls on the cast to come, and basically Shani, she wants to mend the relationship back together. Mm-hmm. She wants all the girls there, but she did say this.
Shani can stir a pot, but she pretend like she don't.
Right.
Shani could be a chef the way she stirred a pot.
Exactly. she gonna sit up here and say Tammy's a firecracker and Evelyn is a match,
and that's why you want them in the same room together.
Exactly.
Because don't forget, Shani is the executive producer, so for her, this worked real well. And don't get me wrong, I like Shani because she a businesswoman, whatever. But let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
They benefit from this beef between the two of them.
They do. And she's always in the doggone middle of the fight, like literally. She always trying to break somebody up every single time.
Remember when Evelyn threw that bottle and her head was like right there?
Yeah, she was like by a hair.
Remember when they got into it at the Kentucky Derby? Ain't that what ended the show?
Yeah, it did.
Because they slapped Jennifer.
Yeah.
How you do that at the Kentucky Derby?
That was
making women look bad all across the country. All right. But that would make reality stars look real bad.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, so at this moment where they talking to, you have Shani and Evelyn talking, and they're talking about Evelyn has these new opportunities with the Real, and she's doing the guest co-hosting, whatever.
Yeah.
So good luck to her with that, because I like Evelyn.
Yeah. I
don't know if she's really a fit for the Real. I think that for the Real, I don't want to say you want somebody like Tamar, because Tamar is a lot.
Yeah.
But you want somebody who can really bring a lot of personality. And Evelyn does have personality, but I haven't really watched her on the Real, so I don't know how. It has to be good chemistry.
Yeah.
Because you have so many personalities there. You got to make sure everybody gets along. But anyway, good luck to her on that.
Right.
So moving on. Shani, before that, Shani was inviting her to that 70s party.
Oh, yeah, and she's going to be there. And she's going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
She's going to be there
with some problems.
Yeah. But I don't think she's the one with the problem. Everybody else got a problem.
Everybody else that has the problem. And it's more so like she wants to solve it. But we'll get into that. Let's talk about Miss Jackie Christie.
I don't want to call her crazy Jackie. But damn,
ever since the first season of that Basketball Wives
LA.
Yes.
She has a couple screws loose.
She really does.
Can I just say this? Where's Malaysia? Malaysia is my favorite character on Basketball Wives LA. Where's Malaysia?
She wasn't at the party.
Okay, listen, I'm not mad at them for bringing all the Miami people because Miami was interesting. If you was going to bring Miami, first of all, you should have brought Royce because Royce was the only person who had enough balls to stand up to Evelyn
with her little short self
and was cool with Tami. She was cool with Tami.
She was.
She stood up to Evelyn. She stood up to Shani.
That's why Jennifer too.
That's why Shani didn't like her because she had anybody stand up to Shani, all of a sudden they, you see how they did Brandy.
Oh yeah.
Anybody who stand up to I'm not a big fan of Brandy though. So
I had to catch up and I realized she's not my favorite.
She's not my favorite, but I love Malaysia. So I've seen a couple clips of Malaysia gonna be on the show, but I'm like,
she's not like a main character. They pushed her off to bring Evelyn back on.
I mean, I didn't mind them kicking Brandy off because, no disrespect, but Brandy she just wasn't my favorite. But Malaysia, I like her. So I'm just kind of annoyed that I'm seeing all of these people and not my fave.
Right. Because she wasn't at the party. If she was on a
No, they would have showed her.
Yeah, she wasn't even at the party.
She wasn't at the party
because she did, like you said,
she's not gonna show up until they realize everybody don't want to talk to Brandy. But who does? So, oh, that was me. Okay, next. So anyway, what were we saying? Oh, okay,
about Miss Jackie.
Go ahead about Jackie.
She's sitting up here shopping around for a new home, guys, because
she stayed looking for a new house.
That's what I'm saying.
She was looking for. She was in an apartment. She went from a mansion to an apartment.
Now,
but I'm not hating because listen, she has some money. Maybe she has some financial issues. It happens because when your partner is no longer making millions of dollars playing a sport. True. You have to change your lifestyle. Otherwise, you end up like a lot of these athletes going broke. You hear about all these athletes being bankrupt as soon as they leave the league. So I'm not mad at you. If you got to downsize to keep your finances right,
exactly.
To do it. I will tell you though, it was funny as hell. Was it last season when she was talking about all the money she had? Yeah. She was arguing with Brandy and she smacked her ring on the table and the diamond fell out.
Oh my God, Lord!
I almost fell out the chair. Baby, that diamond fell out. Yes. I said, no, she didn't. That must have been a ring pop or something.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Now, that was funny. But I will say, her downsizing or changing homes or whatever it is, I respect it. Whatever you got to do to keep your family in a good place, then do that. You know?
Yeah. Because her daughter, her name is Chantel.
Chantel. She called her Shanny.
Shanny. She's having a baby. So now it's like she probably wants everybody to be under one roof.
Yeah, because I seen on social media a lot of people were saying, well, why isn't her daughter getting her own place since she's pregnant? She should be living with the man that got her pregnant.
Right.
But from what I understand, the man plays overseas.
He's overseas.
And I think it's in Ukraine or something. I think it's Ukraine. But he's playing basketball overseas. So while the baby, she's having a baby, all this stuff, she's with her mom.
Exactly. She's with family. And that's what you would want, especially if you're a new mom, you know what I'm saying? And your man is gone to work or whatever, overseas or like in the army or something, you would want to be around family.
Yeah, let's not. I say don't judge that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't judge.
Exactly. So
if it works, if they like it, I love it. Do it.
Exactly. So basically, you know how Jackie is. So while they shopping in this home, looking around or whatever, she got to try to.
I love you said they shopping in the home.
Yeah, they shopping in the home.
They house shopping.
They house shopping
in the home.
But she's trying to dig into Shanny's business, I guess, talking about when y'all gonna have a wedding date. Right. You know how Jackie is. Just gotta dig up.
And can we talk about the facial expressions her daughter gives her? Her daughter be looking at her like, if you don't shut up. You could just like look at her face and tell she be annoyed by her mother. And then that makes me feel better because I don't want to feel like I'm watching the show and I'm annoyed by your mama, but you not.
But right.
But you can tell she is clearly annoyed by her mother at some point. Like she's respectful enough.
But you say something like out the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could tell she
like she get that look like if that wasn't her mama, they probably would never hang out kind of look.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I guess it's an age gap, so they wouldn't. But personality wise, they don't look like they really are on the same page.
Exactly.
Can you imagine shit Doug has put up with being married to her?
Ooh, Lord have mercy. More power to him.
You Doug.
More power. You got
the patience of a saint.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes.
But speaking, do y'all remember what happened to her grandson?
Yeah, so he was in a daycare and got burned.
Mm-hmm.
And
her daughter took
I guess it was an issue with healthcare. But can we just say that real quick? We don't want to get into political stuff, but this explains why it's so important for everybody to have health insurance.
Exactly.
That you got to have a GoFundMe for your child.
Right.
Even if you say not all adults should have health care, at least children.
Exactly.
It's no reason she should have had okay, I don't know the whole story, but she needed like $3,500 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I seen, what she put on Twitter is that Matt Barnes, who was Gloria's
ex-husband.
No, did they get married?
Yeah, they got married, and then they got divorced.
And then he fought the dude, Derek Fisher, over her. And now she with Derek. That's a whole new blog. Right. We have to do a whole new blog on that. But okay, so I guess Matt Barnes gave the full amount that Takari needed. That's what she said on Twitter, that he gave the full amount and Evelyn gave even more than the full amount.
Yeah.
And
that made Jackie feel horrible.
Jackie was having a conversation with Tami saying, well, my daughter could have contacted me. But if your daughter could have contacted you, she would have. Because who would put themselves in a position to have to ask strangers on the internet for money if they could call a mother?
Exactly.
So I don't buy Jackie's story, because if I can call up my mom and say, Mom, I need $3,500, why would I have to write an entire essay and put all my business on the internet?
Exactly.
That does not make sense.
No,
your story not adding up. It's a reason. But seasons ago there was this whole thing that she didn't really care about her daughter, or she didn't treat her daughter right because her daughter was dark skinned and she has a different father than Chantel, because I think Chantel's father is Doug.
Probably Doug.
But from what I understand, Takari's father was either in prison or he just got out of prison, or it was something about some rumors that Jackie might have snitched on him, and he might have been a drug dealer. I don't know. That allegedly. But still, I don't know if it's true.
But still, even if that
has nothing to do with your child. And on top of that, you can be mad at your child for who the parent is because you picked the parent. Your child didn't pick the parent.
Child ain't got nothing to do with it.
Can we just say that?
Exactly.
People who take out their anger on their child because they don't like the child's father or the child's mother, you pick the person. The kid just was born.
Exactly.
So you cannot blame your child for the parent's actions, because at the end of the day, that's your fault. You picked the person.
You picked the person, and they didn't have anything the kid didn't have anything to do with it. And treating a child wrong because of that,
and playing favoritism between your daughters.
Yeah.
And having an issue with colorism. Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Because these are the things. Not only did Takari say this, but a few seasons ago, I believe it was Chantel on TV. And I think she was talking to Gloria's sister Laura.
Oh yeah, she did.
Remember that whole conversation?
Yep, and Jackie got into it with her.
Stop talking to my kids and all that stuff.
I remember that.
Both of your daughters have said that you treated this girl differently because of her complexion and because of who her father is and all that stuff.
I remember that.
If your daughter could have called you for the money, she would have, allegedly.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
But I learned that from Wendy Williams. You can't get in trouble if you say allegedly. But I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying this is what people are saying. And it seems like your own daughters have said certain things about, maybe not about the girl's father, but how you have treated the girl overall throughout her life.
Right.
So you can't really be mad at other people for commenting on it when it's out there for the whole world to see that you have treated your daughter a certain way based on her complexion.
Yep.
And that's the worst thing, because in the black community, the whole dark skin, light skin thing.
Yep.
Child, that's always a whole nother blog too.
Always, I tell you.
Yeah. So she feels some type of way about Evelyn for Evelyn putting this money up.
Right.
But Evelyn, I did it at the kindness of my heart, and they didn't get to that part yet, but she was telling Tami that she was upset with Evelyn for doing it. Evelyn had a good excuse. She don't need to excuse it. She just was like,
I was doing it, because of being a mom, basically, and
and she helps other people,
right,
who have GoFundMe,
right. And then Jackie had the nerve to bring that up. Well, do you help other people in situations?
That was at the party.
Yeah, and I'm just like, really, you gonna bring that up?
Yes.
But yeah. Tami.
Yeah. Tami. I liked her. You know what? It took me. This is the crazy part about Tami. When Tami was on the Miami Housewives, I liked her, then I didn't like her, then I liked her, then I didn't. I was going back and forth with Tami because I liked her when she first came on.
Yeah.
I didn't like how she chased. Remember her first season when she chased Jennifer around that charity party over about the food stamp comment?
Yeah, exactly.
Now Jennifer was wrong, but the reaction was so aggressive,
over the top.
Jennifer was clearly wrong for what she said. I mean, she was wrong because it just seems like she lacked compassion, because her father was rich,
right?
Food stamp. I never seen a food. Okay, even if you never seen one, you didn't need to announce that.
Exactly.
That was
a food stamp.
Oh my God!
I never seen a food stamp.
I've only eaten steak my entire life. Just steak and
my dad dropped me off in a Porsche.
Yeah. And she actually did say that. My dad used to drop me off to school in a Porsche. What does that have to do with people struggling?
Oh,
and Jennifer was so pretty, but you know how sometimes you say about people they really pretty, they should be seen and not heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad she's not. I'm sorry, she was not one of my favorites.
I think that they should have brought her back.
Probably to start drama.
The one thing that not just to start drama, but I like the fact that Jennifer could have issues with people and not start trying to fight people.
Well, yeah,
she
that's
didn't throw
true.
drinks on people.
She did.
She
That's
said
true.
what she said, but she did it in a classy way. Even though I wasn't her biggest fan,
She's not a fighter. She's not a fighter. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I respected the fact that even when she did stand up for herself, it was never like disrespectful or just like trying to be super aggressive with people. And you need more of that on reality shows because it's always like, oh, let's throw blows. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw blows and get into a fight.
Have somebody on there
with
have
a
level mind. You know what I mean?
They should have brought Jennifer back, but Shani don't like her, so
of course,
you know, because Shani sides with Evelyn or Tami.
Right, but right now it's like she jumping the fence because Tami comes over to Shani's house. You know, they sit down and have a little girl talk or whatever. Right. And they talk, you know, how Tami and Reggie are trying to have for a baby. Yes. And so that's
she's having miscarriages.
Right, and that's something that Shani even brought up and put in the air. Like, you and Evelyn have that in common, but that's why she brought Tami over, was to tell her that Evelyn is back, you know, now moved to LA or whatever. So she's back on the show. Of course, Tami does the eye roll.
Yeah. Because she's annoyed with it. She's annoyed that Evelyn is back, but you knew she was coming back. Right. Like, come on, it's a TV show. Y'all knew each other. Exactly. Y'all knew y'all was going to be in each other's face.
But you know what? This is the thing that I will give Tami. This is the thing that I will give Tami. I will give Tami the fact that she said, all I want is an apology. Yeah. So basically, it's just like, just having an apology from Evelyn after having this experience with her, you know, it just seems like she just... trying to figure out how I want to put this, guys. It seems like they want to be back friends to me, but at the same time, I don't know, like, it's a reality show, so it's gonna be some drama there. But I honestly hope they do become back friends, but at the same time, it's like, you know,
I think that it's very difficult for them to be friends because I think Tami will always have it in her mind, you slept with this man.
But she said that wasn't a problem.
I don't know if I believe her.
Yeah, that's true. She could just be saying that.
I think the bigger issue is that you didn't tell me while you was hanging out with me all this time, and you had me looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Right. But I think somewhere down there deep, it's a little bit of like, you know, because as a basketball wife, you meet so many women. You do. Who are groupies and who go from guy to guy. And that is her perspective. Anyway, that's how she sees Evelyn anyway. Yeah. She is already several times, not just in this episode, but in past seasons of Miami, implied or flat out said that she thinks Evelyn is a hoe.
Yeah, because she was still technically on paper still married to this guy.
Right. So I think, and then she even said, don't try to cover this up and make it look like you're not a hoe. Exactly. So I think that while she's saying, no, I don't care about the fact that she slept with him, it's just that she didn't tell me. I don't know if I necessarily completely believe her, because it seems like she makes comments about who Evelyn is as far as relationships as it pertains to, going from guy to guy. Yeah, because she brought that up. Once again, she brought up the three, what is it called? The three associations? She's been with three players. She's ran through three players association or something like that, where she basically has gone through baseball, basketball, and football. Right. You know, which like we said before, it don't matter. You know, she wasn't with them at the same time. So beyond that, she's not happy about Evelyn being back. Yeah. And she actually kind of said, I just want an apology of some sort, you know. Right. Which is understandable. But didn't Evelyn apologize to her? I think she did apologize, but this has been so many years later. But, and she's also upset because this was, all this arguing that happened at the 70s party. She didn't say the whole thing about the Three Players Association at the 70s party. At the 70s party, she said, you trying to cover up being a hoe. Exactly. And Evelyn was like, I liked when Evelyn said the one thing though. She said, you trying to, I know how you are, or something like that. Basically, she was trying to say that Tami is super aggressive. Yes, she is. And I know you the type that want to fight people. Exactly. And you could tell Evelyn has grown in some kind of way. Yeah. Because she would have jumped over the table. Yeah. Or she would have spilled a drink. I don't know though. With her and Tami, let's just be honest. Evelyn didn't try Tami the way she tried other people. Right. Because they have similar personalities and characteristics. But you know, the one thing I would give to Tami is, she ain't running from nobody. No. And everybody know that. Now, the way that Evelyn used to pop bad at Royce and Jennifer, Susie. Remember how she used to bully the hell out of Susie in that restaurant?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
She would never do half that stuff to Tami.
Nope.
So let's just be honest.
It's gonna come though. It's gonna come a point, probably to blows. It didn't happen this first episode, but maybe later down the line when they meet again, you never know.
Right. Oh, you know who we didn't talk about was Kiana Green.
Yes. This is a new one.
She's a new basketball player. I don't know how long she's gonna be on the show. Is she in the opening credits?
She's not in the opening credits, but for some reason she met with Shani to discuss her ex-relationship with Nick Young, who you guys probably already know.
They're gonna have to change this show title to Basketball Baby Mamas.
Exactly, or Side Chick or something, because this is, ain't none of them wives.
Basketball side piece.
A little bit of them, a handful of them is wives.
Because Evelyn was married, but that was to a football player.
Right.
But, I mean, then when you look at the Real Housewives, the only one married is Candy.
That's what I'm saying.
But she wasn't even married when she first came on the show.
Right. Stop saying wives.
Can we just
reality star show?
Real House girlfriends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Live-in girls.
Real House common law wife.
Exactly.
No, that's so mean.
Shacking.
Call it Real House and shacking up.
Right, exactly. Because half of
that's so rude.
It's literally like, this is when they have it there, like their name, this is the ex-girlfriend of such and such. Ex-wife.
Kiana Green is the ex-girlfriend / I don't like saying baby mama because I feel like it takes down who she is, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's mean.
She's the mother of Nick Young's child.
Two
children. I'm sorry, children.
So one child she had before Iggy Azalea, and the one other child she had after he got with Iggy Azalea. Now, is she the reason why him and Iggy Azalea broke up? Because I think she is. Isn't she the girl?
I think she has to be. Maybe Iggy actually found out the whole truth.
Well, I seen on TMZ. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I seen on TMZ the reason why Iggy Azalea and Nick Young broke up was because she seen she had security cameras and stuff, and she saw security camera footage of when she was out of town. He was bringing a woman into her house. Well, I don't know if that was Kiana.
It could have been somebody else too.
I mean, he a basketball player, so it could have been any the million groupies that show up like, "Hey, choose me."
Right, exactly.
You know, they all want to be chose.
Right.
They don't want to be chose for nothing productive. They want to be chose to jump from bed to bed. Mm-hmm. So anyway, as Iyanla said, before the bed dries.
Right.
When she told Nephew that girl fell off the bed, like
I know, I laughed too, because it was so old school with it.
She said my grandmother used to say before the bed dries. I was like, damn. I had to pick my jaw up off the floor. Like,
I laughed too. Oh my God.
Nephew ain't think it was funny though, but I mean, I seen on Twitter and somebody said, well, how wet was the bed?
Oh my God.
But anyway, so I guess we gonna see some more Kiana Green.
Yeah.
And then supposedly later on down the line, we're going to see, I don't know what the girl's name is, don't ask me, but Dwayne Wade's baby mama, who is the girl who Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade is supposedly on a break, air quotes, because I don't know that, you know, a lot of times people say they on a break and really they got caught cheating, but then it's easier to say we were on a break because then if it's a break, baby, you can't be mad at me for having a baby, but then you don't look that bad publicly because you took back a cheating man.
Right.
So,
right.
I'm not really sure if it's a break baby or it's a cheating baby, but it's still a baby.
Right.
No disrespect to the baby because I love babies. The baby didn't do anything wrong. That's the adults.
But the situation is...
The situation is messy.
Man.
It's messy.
So she's going to be, whoever her name is, she's
supposed to be on the show
here too.
Later on down the line. So we got, you know, we got a lot of players, I don't want to say side pieces.
I'm sitting up here trying to think, what do we call these people?
I guess we're going to call... Well, we can't call... okay, now we could call Kiana Green Nick Young's ex-girlfriend.
Right.
But if you just was the chick he slept with, quote unquote, on a break,
right,
you can't be called the ex-girlfriend of Dwayne Wade. You could just be called
somebody.
The mother of Dwayne Wade's kid. But you know, he ain't about to even let her use his name.
Exactly.
Because you know, they have to sign off. These players got to sign off on you using their name.
So he's not going to say that.
So her name is just going to say her name
and then...
somebody question mark baby mama.
gonna be a blank spot there, guys.
Yeah, yep. It's gonna be a blank line. You know that little line, fill in the blank, right? It's gonna say blanks, baby mama. So
popular basketball players,
baby mama.
Oh my God.
NBA championship winners, baby mama. So that's something. We really got to come up with a new term because baby mama is not. I don't know. I think that we say baby mama. It depends because what do I call you if you wasn't in a relationship and then you got the mother of his kid?
Yeah, I guess we could just
the
say
mother of Dwayne Wade's child, but
right, the child that
supposedly was on a break.
Right,
supposedly.
Right, but this is still not a basketball wife.
And then you got the whole basketball situation with Carmelo Anthony and Lala.
Yes.
Child, we got to do a whole vlog.
Yeah, we're
going to do another vlog.
Because we got to figure out if this is his baby. Who is this chick? And why would you get a stripper pregnant?
Yeah, well, some people saying that he wasn't.
No offense to strippers, but
no offense to strippers. But some people saying that it was a stripper. Some people saying it wasn't a stripper. Some people saying that the girl pregnant. Some people saying that she's not pregnant. If she is pregnant, it ain't his baby.
We want to get the story straight.
We're gonna do some research, and then we'll be back to y'all with that one.
Yeah.
So, but I'm a huge fan of Lala, so I want to see her.
So I remember her show
from TR. I love from TRL. I love Lala.
Yes.
So, and I used to watch her reality show on VH1.
Yeah. Until
Full Court Life.
Yeah.
I love
to watch
Lala.
that show too.
I'm a huge fan. So I want to. At the end of the day, I feel like these athletes, they jump from chick to chick, but
they do.
The women who really hold them down, and she got your son and all this stuff. You don't embarrass them, and I feel like this is probably embarrassing for her, but she shouldn't be embarrassed because it doesn't reflect on you as a good woman. That reflects on him and his discipline in order to not only be fair, but can we just talk about how all these chicks keep getting pregnant? Why are they out here sleeping around with no condoms?
No, and then the fact that the STDs and everything, it's new STDs coming out.
Condoms.
Like, what is going on?
Strap it
and you don't know her.
Put a blanket on that
him.
That's what I heard somebody say. Put a blanket on that pig. but anyway, we'll do that one later. But I am a huge fan of Lala, so I hope she comes out on top with this situation because I love Lala. And so, yeah, the end of the episode, you had Shani and Tami sitting down having a conversation about the aftermath of that 70s party. And baby, when I tell you Tami was showing... Also, one thing that they was arguing about was that she said that it was some kind of interview where Evelyn had thrown some disrespect. Now, supposedly she was saying that she didn't like her as a person, and she's somebody she would never associate with.
But when she played it,
it didn't sound like I didn't hear nothing that was terrible. I thought, it was like whatever.
Like I haven't talked to her in a while,
we don't hang out. Right. That was the truth.
It was.
I don't understand why Tami took such offense. And like I said, I like Tami, but I think that Tami just don't like Evelyn. Yeah. So anything Evelyn said about her is like ready to go. Yeah. Maybe it's more to what Evelyn said and they just didn't air it.
Yeah.
Because they only aired a clip.
Yeah.
But I would think like this is a reality show, so they're going to air the worst part.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't hear nothing that was so disrespectful or disgusting or nasty that would make somebody... granted, if I was Evelyn, I would have just said no comment. I really don't want to talk about anybody else in my interview.
Right.
But she didn't say anything super disrespectful, so I didn't get why Tami was, upset with it. And then on top of that, it was like 4 years ago.
Right.
I didn't get it.
A lot of people still hold on to that grudge.
I think that's what it is. I think it's a grudge. And she feels some type of way about her. Mm-hmm. And that's just what it is.
And now that she's back, it's like she just
feels some type of way about Tami. Just feels some type of way about Evelyn. So anything Evelyn say about Tami is a problem. Mm-hmm. So then they after the 70s party, everybody go home. Later on, Tami and Shani meet up. Yeah. And they're having a conversation, and I'm thinking that Shani is in a tough spot because Shani is friends with both Evelyn and Tami. Yeah. But while Tami is sitting there throwing massive shade, like, "Hey, Shani, what she say?
About the three?
Yeah, she says you didn't ran through 3 players associations." Shani dying laughing.
And she said, "I know I shouldn't be laughing," or something. She said something in them lines.
Right. So you shouldn't be laughing.
That's wrong.
But you laughing at somebody who's supposedly your best friend. This supposed to be your homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Of many years.
Yes.
Shani and Evelyn were on season 1 of Miami together.
Yep, exactly. And then friends before that too.
Right. And then, of course, she was friends with Tami too, but that would be like my Kim and another friend of mine getting into it, and I'm sitting in the middle of it and laughing at both of them behind their back, or laughing at one while the other one talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the friend. You're supposed to be trying to de-escalate the situation, not sit there kikiing while she dogging your other girl.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I don't think Evelyn really gonna say nothing, because at the end of the day, Shawnee is the executive producer of the show, and Evelyn wants to be on TV, so she probably not gonna call Shawnee out for laughing.
But I said you did it. She not gonna.
Yeah, when they get to the reunion, Evelyn gonna pretend like it wasn't a problem.
Right.
But I think that deep down, Evelyn probably had to watch that and feel some type of way. She ain't gonna call it out, because technically Shawnee is her boss.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
So she ain't gonna call it out like that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I will feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely feel some type of way. Because she once again is implying that I'm a hoe.
Right.
Which she implied at the 70s party.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't imply it. She basically said it.
Right. Yeah.
So here we go again. Ho, ho, ho.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know. But if I was Evelyn, I would have watched that. I would have felt some type of way. You know, stuff like that should put your antennas up. Like,
I gotta watch her.
I don't know if you my friend like I'm your friend.
But you should feel some type of way anyway if somebody is on the fence. I think that's just me personally.
Right.
I just don't trust anybody that's on the fence anyway. Like, I won't want to say nothing to you or her.
But see, it would be like if
because I've been there. I've been in that situation.
Yeah.
And I had to end a friendship with somebody. So we'll talk about friendships.
But, you know, I get it that Shawnee wouldn't want to end a friendship, but Shawnee should have said something like, you know what, she's not a hoe.
Right.
She's been in 3 relationships, but
they was at separate times.
They was at separate times. Now, if you want to keep calling her a hoe, you feel free to keep calling her a hoe, but I'm not going to sit here and kiki while you dog my friend.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to sit there with Evelyn if she tried to dog you.
Exactly. You wouldn't. You already know how Tami is.
That's not how real friends operate.
Nope.
So that right there, let me know, you know, it's something crazy. So, you know, we're going to wait and see what's going on in the next episode. Hopefully they hurry up and get my girl Malaysia on here, because they playing games. Exactly. So hurry up and bring Malaysia through, because, you know, Malaysia will check all of them.
Oh, yeah. I love her.
I love Malaysia.
Oh, I love her.
I love Malaysia.
Love her.
Okay. But anyway, so tell us in the comment section how you feeling, and you will hear from us next time, okay? This is Shay.
And this is Kim.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.